Hi there, my name is Jenny and I'm here today with a brand new Plan With Me video, and actually this is my very first Plan With Me video here on YouTube. So hello, welcome to my channel, and I'm here today to show you how I set up my bullet journal for May. Now I know this is a bit late, I'm filming this as of May 9th, and so everyone has probably set up their bullet journals for May already, but in case you haven't, here's a bit of bullet journal inspiration. Plus, this way you get to see how I'm actually using the spreads and how they're working for me. So hopefully that will be useful for you. And if you like the spreads, the beauty of the bullet journal system is that you can just go ahead, turn the page, and create a spread right then and there. They don't have to be in any set order. You can just start tracking whatever you want, even in the middle of the month. So I first want to show you a flip through of April so you get a sense of what I did there, and then I will show you my May collections. So let's open. This here is my bullet journal. It is a navy blue Leuchtturm 1917 notebook in the A5 size. So that is me. So first let's get to April. So this is what my cover page looked like, which I really liked. I tried to go for a spring theme, so you'll see a lot of spring doodles throughout this month. So here we first have my monthly overview spread, and I tried using a calendar view like this. It's kind of a typical calendar view, but as you can see, I didn't really use the spread very often. I didn't flip back to it, and I didn't really write much in it. So I decided to change some things up for May. But I did like the cute flowers and the cute umbrella up there. Next I have, and you'll see as a theme, I didn't use a lot of these monthly spreads this month. I just kind of fell out and got in a funk at the end of, towards like the middle to end of April. A lot of these are kind of unused, but that's okay. It's still fun to do. So this is my April tracker. I didn't really, as you can see, I fell off the wagon of tracking things. This is my April cleaning log, which I filled out, I made like this whole big calendar and wrote out each task that I wanted to do every single day. And I was intending to highlight all the ones that I did, like this year I did everything, but I never really ended up going back and highlighting things, so I decided to change things up for May. And this here is my yoga calendar spread. So I've been getting into yoga lately, and I watch the Yoga with Adriene videos. She's a YouTuber, and she creates yoga videos, and they're all really good. And she has like so many videos online, so it can be kind of overwhelming to sift through one and find the one that is perfect for you in that day. So what she does is every month she puts out a monthly calendar and a monthly schedule where she'll pick a video for each day, and that corresponds to the overall monthly theme. And so this theme was respect, and I really like that because first of all, I don't have to pick a video. I can wake up, see what the video is of the day, and then go do it, and then I'm done. And then secondly, the schedule that she creates is pretty balanced. Core power yoga, the next 3 days are not going to be core power. They're going to be like relaxing or meditation yoga. So this is the spread that I created for that. If you go on her website, she also has a printable version of this calendar. If you're interested, you could just print that out. So moving on. I have two doodle pages here. I did Doodle with Us in April and Oodles to Doodles. As you can see, I did not fill out any of them, which is terrible and makes me really sad because I was really excited about both of these themes, but life gets in the way. I decided this month to not create a doodle spread, and if I felt like doodling, I could just go back and doodle in these spreads. And that is it for the monthly collections for April. So next we get into weekly spreads. And so this was my first weekly spread. And I actually did a video creating this very spread. If you're interested, I'll link that below. It's just a time-lapse video. As you can see, like, I didn't really use this spread very much. It kind of felt like I had made it really messy, and this whole thing was messy, so it made me not want to use it. And then I thought, and I kind of sat down and thought to myself, like, okay, well, having one weekly spread is not really working for me anymore, so how do I want to fix this? And then I remembered that the beauty of the bullet journal system for me is just, I really like a to-do list, and I really like a weekly overview, and just keep it simple as that. So I decided to go back to dailies for the next week. I have one page of kind of like a weekly overview of tasks that I want to get done, or at least think about, have on my radar, and then just go into dailies from there. So I just went into dailies from here. So here's another week at a glance, weekly overview, and then dailies, then weekly overview, dailies. So as you can see, I didn't, like I said, I kind of fell off of bullet journaling, so I didn't do too much as a way of day-to-day bullet journaling, but that's okay. The important thing is just to do what you need and let it serve you, and not worry too much, not stress too much about whether or not you're bullet journaling every day. So next we have May. So here we get into May collections and my May setup. So this is my title page for May, and I'm actually pretty excited by this title page. I've seen this kind of image a lot on Instagram and Pinterest, and I've always wanted to try it, but I've kind of never had the guts to try this doodly thing because I'm not a very good doodler. I kind of just went for it and just dove in and tried it anyway, and I feel like I really like this because the individual elements don't have to be perfect. They don't have to even look that good, but it's kind of like the whole effect makes it look really nice. So next we have the monthly spread, and I went back to a more traditional layout. We have a line for each day. That's worked better for me in the past, so I went back to it. This kind of layout is inspired from Boho Berry. She's done like this layout before in the past a lot. Here I have a task list, and the big change this month is that I decided to, rather than like color code the tasks according to like task type, which I might have done in the past, I decided to color code them according to when I want to get them done. So which week I need to do each thing and think about each task. So for instance, pay rent, pay car insurance, that was in the first week. Those were things I had to do in the first week while recording this video, something that I'm doing in this week. So I feel like that keeps me on task, and it prevents like overwhelm by seeing this huge long project list, and actually gives me a game plan for how to execute and do these tasks, which is really helpful in a bullet journal because you can kind of just like, when you're bullet journaling, you can kind of just go planning crazy and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do all these things. Here are all the things I ever want to do this month, and then get overwhelmed and not do any of it. So this way it gives me more of a game plan. So next in my bullet journal May setup, we have, let's see, a good stuff list, which is just something good that happened every day. Kind of keeps you focused on the positive things in life and not so much on the negative, which is always helpful. Next we have May tracker, which is a pretty standard tracker. Not too much special about that. But then a May practice log. I've started learning the piano, and my goal is to practice an hour a day, so I just wanted to keep track of how much I'm practicing. This is in minutes and the day, and right here is my goal, which is an hour. So anytime I hit or exceed that goal, I'm going to color it in dark blue, and anytime I do not hit that goal, color in light blue. This is just meant to show, kind of keep track of how much I'm practicing and keep me kind of motivated. You can use this for anything that you want to track. It doesn't have to be for piano practice. It can be for steps walked, or any kind of, like, if you want to track how many pages you read, how long you did any kind of hobby, this can be good for that. Next I have a main cleaning spread. I wanted to have some kind of cleaning spread, so I just did one that's basically like a tracker, but for cleaning. That's all that is. And then I have this month's Yoga with Adriene spread, which I'm excited about. I decided to just do it on one page this month, and that worked out pretty well. So I'm just gonna color in a square when I do that day's yoga practice. Next, in my May setup, I have this May music goals, and this is just to kind of give me some goals to work towards in the month of May. Then we have a weekly spread. I'm just keeping with the weekly overview, then going into dailies. And that is it for this Plan With Me for May. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I will definitely respond and try to answer them as best I can. And if you did like this video, please consider subscribing. I make videos about bullet journaling and creativity, and I will see you next time. Bye!